So they came up with the metro. Metro is going to be an interesting topic to talk about. Let's do that after the intro, and I have nice things to say. If you follow this channel, you're not gonna hear anything nice of me saying about this metro or about metro. It's not really about the metro; it's about the mechanic of the game. But let's talk about it in a second. First, I'm going to say thank you guys for commenting, Brane and Aspartik and Old Gala, Kaya Maya, Dennis, Pezzoni, all of you, absolutely great. Thank you so much for everything. You guys are absolutely fabulous. I love you all. This is serious. Like, you guys are really nice. Thank you for support and all the other stuff that you do for me and other people like me. Right, so north to south, the latest one I have from Kaya, there's Moaning, a time lapse, and a recap, which is also Moaning. Really, yeah. So I recapped the Moaning, and it's gonna be a little bit more now as well. But it's just gonna be expressing my opinion, and if you don't agree, that's fine. We can always discuss it. It's just a matter of opinion or perspective that we have. We're gonna watch this beautiful setup that we have. I'm gonna go for giving our guys a little bit more work by resolving some of the issues. Really, our transport office doesn't have anything to do, and I assigned so many construction projects to them, so we're definitely gonna have something to build without using the some electricity hoses or pipes or something, because everything is already delivered. Look at the trucks, they're coming back. There's nothing to be delivered. Wow, that's interesting. So this transport office everybody's talking about, nobody's talking about it, is actually quite efficient. So I would say that we can just to combine it with something else, we can assign these vehicles to another. Oh, look at this bad boy here. So let's go with we have bus 2, I believe, as well, with nothing to do. So let's go with bus 2. Do we have? Of course we have messages underneath. We have a lot of messages, well, a lot of being one under, oh, 2, my bad, page 1. Stop production. That we're not gonna have to investigate that, because this shouldn't be happening. If it's stop production, why is it smoking then? And you can see here that we have a little bit of a border crossing thing. No, I think it's all fine. I think it's an old message. We'll see how it goes. Right, we have a bus 2 assigned to this one. That's great. This is this storage? No, that's not storage. Let's just escape from that one. We have a couple of more just to check real quickly, but I don't see anything that needs to be done here. Kindergarten. That's a definitely nice one to go. No construction projects here as well. Okay, let's start from the beginning and let's just have a couple of these. Accounting office, electrical substation. Yeah, let's go with this one. So this is gonna be bus 1, and we have bus 4 and bus 2 again. No, pipeline is there. Yeah, pipeline requires a little bit more material in order to be finished, but that's fine. High priority. Anything else we can do? This one has very little requirements, so let's go for bus 4. You can finish this one. Anyway, so continuing on, I wanted to say that Old Gala said extend fire service with a small modded helicopter landing pad added to the fire station. Yes, this is gonna have to be. I moaned enough about the distance that they have to travel, and Dennis was also nice enough to reply to us. He said that Comrade 3 Division, I'm gonna go for his comment as well because it covers this one. 3 Division said Soviet fire trucks goes 1.7 kilometers and helicopters go 3 kilometers away. Same for the hospital. I would say 1.7 for a hospital, maybe 3, doesn't matter. Actually, we can probably check this out. We have a hospital over here in town center, and it covers, wow, okay, it covers decent amount from there to here. No, that's definitely not a 3 kilometer, so I would say 1.7 for that one. Fire department, again, it's 1.7 kilometers, yeah, definitely not 3. I asked them if this is a circle or a row distance for trucks and he said no in the game is the squarish ellipse. Yeah, we don't know. We don't know like what's the distance that they cover. The only way you can assume what they cover is after everything is built, and then sometimes then it's too late as well. So yeah, there's not much we can do there. Is just assume, place the buildings at the best locations, and that's it. For example, how far am I supposed to build this refinery? If I take this like fire department, let's go for fire department. It's like you build it in this area. Like this refinery that we're gonna build here is not gonna have any problems with fire department because I'm building special fire department for the refinery. That's not an issue, but the substation is an issue. Conveyor belt, they don't catch fire, but still conveyor belt is an issue. These things are an issue. The whole industrial neighborhoods are not an issue. They deserve a fire department, but one substation outside of fire range, absolutely out of the question. It's just a stupid way not to extend the range somehow, or at least tell us when we're placing. For example, if you go to the fire department placed here, have a circle. Give me a circle. Like if you're connecting it to a road, give me a circle of what it's gonna influence. Just give me a yellow line like you have over here. This is how much is gonna cover it. This is how much is gonna be covered, and that's it. It sounds simple enough, but maybe not for 3 division. But hey ho, you know what? I'm moaning enough, so hey ho, let it be. Let it be, I say. I think I'm gonna go for higher priority for the kindergarten, just because I would like to finish it. You know what? Since we already have the vehicles available, I'm gonna go for it and assign the vehicles. So we have Smooth Brane. He said, yeah, copper to make wires makes sense. It would probably be fairly cheap industry to get into since everything needs wires. Yeah, it doesn't have to be cheap industry. You have oil. Everything needs oil. Every single truck you have needs oil. Just you're importing it, fuel in the form of fuel. But you import copper until you get your industries up and running. It doesn't really make a lot of difference. So it's all fine. So just another industry. I still kind of think partially that it would be more valuable industry than the aluminium. Like I said, we're gonna talk another useless thing in this game. It's a nice. It's actual gadget ban. It's a mainstream gadget ban. Gadget ban being those maglev, the Unirails, the Wuppertal, I think it's called a town in Germany that has hanging railroads upside down. This kind of stuff, it's not needed. You have the fastest transport that you need potentially in the world, your rail one, like the railroads are like in Spain and France and Korea and Japan, they go 400 kilometers per hour. Like that's enormous. That's like 300 miles per hour, 250 miles per hour. It's like that's a ginormous speed. Like planes maximum speed of Boeing, I don't know, 767 or whatever is the Ryanair, for example, here in Europe is the most common air transport. They don't go more than 400 kilometers per hour, 4, 5, okay, 6 maybe. But with boardings, with you getting to the airport, with train stations are usually in the city centers, like it takes you longer to fly than take a train. Literally, like for a 300, 400, 500 kilometer distances, it takes you longer to fly than take a train. So trains, you have this technology, and in this game you have it as well. Unfortunately, we're going to talk about this in this game. Pezzoni actually sent me the link of the low quality apartments if you speak Balkans, but you can understand the video as well from the video itself. And Smooth Brane said, I guess you're gonna go for a copper. You should put also gold, possibly silver as well, gold and silver for jewelry and advanced electronic components. Yes and no. Like gold for exports and as a single commodity, yes, but for your own people, like what would that affect? You have to put in the whole new mechanic in the game, and some of them that we already have, they don't have good value. For example, the quality of flats, it's like, yeah, I don't want to say meaningless. Of course, it's just a number that modders can put in there, and even the quality of apartments of vanilla buildings is questionable for some of them. So it's like all of it is between 80 and 100% and 96%, and that's it. Vanilla doesn't really give you an options with the quality of apartments. Here, 68%. Even though I kind of like these buildings, why would this be 68%? Anyway, I don't like this metric in the game, but hey ho, and I don't pay attention to it, to be honest. Like my favorite buildings when you're constructing a small starter town are these 83% prefab panel buildings. They are absolutely tiny and they can be placed anywhere, and they even look really decent when placed next to each other. You know, it gives you space in between the buildings and gives you one of the best densities in the game as well. Unfortunately, I don't really like the vanilla buildings. You know, first thing, just because they have access to the roads, they don't require it. But why do you have access to the roads? This makes no sense. But anyway, it's just personal pet peeve, and I don't want to go too much into it. And I just want to give you a decent dose of moaning before we dive into a proper moaning. And I touched upon this subject in the previous episode, like this Metro update. This is my personal opinion, and I'm proven to be wrong on many occasions, so take it with a pinch of salt, everything that I say. I'm gonna tell you that Metro is useless in this game. There's absolutely no point of having Metro. It's a waste of time, waste of money, waste of everything. It's even physically, it could be appealing physically somewhat, but I'm not too impressed. I'm not too impressed with this. Here, for example, overground metro station, do we have ground level? Above ground small, above ground large, ground level. Here, for example, these metro stations, they might have like I think it would be nice to have them, but they're just different type of train stations. This game gives you such a low population numbers, like having a couple of thousands of people in your city. Like your mega cities here would be like 20,000 people. That would be like a capital size of city, and more than that, it's like just not, there's no need for having these big cities. You know, you have big cities for the sake of having big cities, and the only transport there, like you can build a city. What we're gonna do in this series, city is specialized in a certain industry. In this case, we're gonna go for cash crops, money crops. That's gonna be the oil. We're gonna go for oil, and we're gonna build oil. And as soon as we do that, Oolykee is gonna be boom straight away going for our next city, close to the next resource. And probably I'm gonna go with Kayamaya. She had absolutely gorgeous suggestion with going for the uranium, and probably I'm gonna go for the city across the river. I think that's gonna be really nice. We're gonna have city across the river. We're gonna deliver all the materials. I can even start constructing most of the stuff straight away. Maybe this is just maybe, and it's kind of dangerous area. Maybe I can start with our own construction industries, just to keep a pressure of the border crossing. But I'm not too. What pressure and what border crossing? It's like there's no pressure there. Anyway, but this is something that for the future. And Metro, what do they give you? What's the difference between train and Metro? Goes underground? Why do you need underground? Look at all the space you have. And demolishing building and rebuilding your town, it's actually one of the pleasures that I consider that we have in this game. The other public transport system, tramways, they're just blocking your normal traffic. They're just like, or being blocked by your normal traffic. There's like, buses are the only way to go in this game, unless you have a mine or some modded huge enormous building that requires enormous amount of workers. Everything can be done with buses. I mean, refineries have 500 people working there. Like usually the bigger buses have up to 100 people, 80 people. This is a perfect size industry for us. And for town, let's say 5,000 people. I think a town of 5,000 people will easily accommodate refinery that employs 500 people per shift. That will be 1,500 people, and we would have maybe 10 buses, even less than 10 buses going up and down. You know how much costs the infrastructure for these 10 buses, especially if you remove the pressure of the everybody owning a car. If you transport, like, there's no even point of people owning a car in this game. So this is why Metro makes no sense here. Like, trains maybe, buses yes, and everything else is obsolete. Like even the trolley buses, they go freaking 60 kilometers per hour. What the hell is that? I run faster than that, and I'm slow guy. Not only in my head, but also on my feet. So it's like, it doesn't matter. Like the buses are the only thing that you need in this game, and that's unfortunate. I would love that we have a proper functioning public transport system and people wanting to go somewhere, that the game mechanics and people's needs are being met by a public transport as well as just transport to the workplace, but it's not. So, Metro is just a gadget bun for new people to be, wow, look at the Metro, look at the planes. Why do you need planes in this game? Why do you need aluminum in this game? Aluminum. Why do you need it? You don't. You don't need it. It's just an export commodity, like would be, like Brane said, it would be like a gold. Like you export it to your people as a jewelry. There's no metric as, like, you know, happiness would be some kind of metric that you can sell in the shops, but, you know, can our shops actually accommodate more transport? I don't really know. I doubt it, but you know, more transport delivery trucks delivering this, so the whole delivery method would be questionable, because a single truck should be delivering multiple items at the same time. I mean, you can do it, but that's a lot of micromanagement, and the game is not optimized for that. It would take a long time just to set up one truck for delivery to a shop, but you know, multiple of them. I don't know. Maybe I should do it. I mean, like, actually, that sounds like a challenge accepted, doesn't it? Yeah, the thing is how much they consume each of these. Is it possible to do it? Because will they overfill? No, they probably won't. Yeah, I can optimize vehicles for that. Yeah, I might do it one day. I'll do it one day. So only one vehicle is needed to deliver all the materials for the shop, just to lower the amount of vehicles required. Anyway, I think we're already overdue. Usually I moan for 15 minutes or so. Now it took a little bit longer, but I'll do better. Anyway, let's do a time lapse now. I'm gonna do and finish some construction projects and see how far we're gonna get by the end of this episode towards building our first refinery. I'm gonna design some bus stations for our people to go to work. I'm gonna design some other infrastructure just to be covered all the way, so we can start producing and exporting oil as soon as possible. Anyway, Moaning done. You can wait for 5 minutes, or you can skip straight away. This is why I'm separating this video. You can skip the time-lapse part if you don't like the nice Soviet tunes that Rotem Hecht made for us, and you can just continue listening to me or recap of the Moaning part. Anyway, let's go going and see you in 5. Right, done. 5 minutes on a dot. A recap of the moaning time. Moaning time. It's good moaning, guys. Looks like our two sons that never set on the. Well, one of them never sets on the Soviet Union, but anyway, Soviet Republic. We have one more to finish. Let's go with which one we can go for. Some of these groundworks that our people are working. Our groundwork construction offices are already working. None of these are can be finished easily. We're gonna have to go one by one, and when the groundwork is not done, what's with this refinery? It's still hogging or hugging all three construction offices. The next step would be soon. We only require 10 tons of concrete to finish this stage, so I'm gonna leave it alone for now. I'm gonna find some small construction for this. Number 3 is it? Number 3 construction office, 128 days. Sure, why the hell not? So let's go bust number 3. Let's see if you guys can handle it. We have so many workers available to work, so I'm not really bothered. I'm not really stressed about this. Oh, look at this. Trucks now, they don't have anything to work on, but they have too many construction projects assigned to them, so let's give them something to do. All of this is done. Our bulldozers are ready to go. They're all warmed up, and they just need to do it. I'm gonna do the same with these guys here. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. I don't think I can assign anything else. Oh, I can. Let's go like this here, and then assign this one to this one, and I can do the same over here by building this footpath and this footpath, and voila. Muy bien. I think that's... No, muy bien is Spanish. I wanted to talk French. I suck. Okay, right, and we have this little piece to finish later on, but I'm gonna let... actually, do we... No, we don't need to do it. We don't need to let anybody do anything, so we can just remove this. Let's just check if we still have the road sign. Yes, we have. Remove it and upgrade it to gravel and all the way. It's already connected, and then with both of the dumper trucks, 1 and 2. This is going to be done fairly fast. Oh, wait, what? Oh, this one. Oh, this one doesn't have it. Okay, my bad. It's gonna be done fairly fast because they're gonna be done shortly. What we're gonna need another building around here. We're gonna need technical services in these suburbs. Near the refinery. I'm gonna go for flat earth or flatter ground. So let's put it next to the bus station. I think that wouldn't be the worst thing. I'm not planning to build, like, if we need to expand this refinery, like we just need to connect this tank, or even not that tank, or just this pumping station somewhere else, and that's it. This refinery has small storage, small everything. All of this can be rebuilt elsewhere. The only thing that we would need is a bigger refinery, and bigger refinery would be, let's say, this one. And let's face it, more or less I think I can fit it here, but look, there's space over here. We can even go all the gala on our ass and just go closer to the city. I think this is not too close to the city, even if I build it on the other side of the road. But there's space for this is vanilla bigger refinery. Maybe I'm gonna go for something more expensive just to, you know, please my guilt for building a small refinery. Yeah, I was looking for a proper word. Is this more expensive? The vanilla one, 301 tons, but it has 200. Yeah, I might go for this one. This is 85, right? 85 ton consumption per day, and vanilla has 250. What about this one? Only... Is this... Did we... No, we didn't. What did we build here again? Something different. Not this one. Not this one. And obviously not this one. Bitumen, fuel. Yeah, this one here. Okay, so we have this one here with 95 tons of steel, 85 tons of oil production, which is not ideal, but it's there. So we have the 50 tons of oil consumption per day. I'm not sure how many wells it will be able to process. What I'm thinking about the upgrades, listen to me here. Fuel refinery and bitumen refinery, two of them, maybe, I don't know. But they're too small, they seem small. I don't know, 35 tons per day. Maybe it's small. What about these? Petrochemical combine, 150 ton, and this one requires consumption. Okay, this one is for bitumen. Wow. Okay, we have options. Okay, that's what I wanted to say. We have options. Anyway, are you done? Here we go. Perfect. These guys have last concrete truck of concrete delivered. The groundwork stage is going to be done. Only 30 tons of concrete left in the next stage. That's nothing for our construction offices, so that should be done fast as well. Let's try to finish this. We have a few minutes left. Let's go for another, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes and see if we can finish these little roads that everybody's talking about. If we can get them finished, then we can slowly, at the end of this episode or in the next one, we can start working from these loading facilities. I already redirected all the distribution offices towards there, so they should be working on that. None of these construction projects that we are working at the moment require equipment. I mean, it is, but it's a groundwork, so no dice, nothing to do. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Oh, no, not so many officers. That's really bad. We have a really big problem here. We have a really big problem with the school. I'm importing workforce from there, and looks like it's a little bit better now. But this university is going to be heck of a hard time to populate with workers. But let's focus on that. I mean, not focus on that. Let's focus on police first. We have police station done. Police station definitely has to arrest me because of all the bad stuff I said against the 3 division and the which one are we gonna go for? Yugoslavia. Oh. Okay, let's do something different this one. Trabant. I like Trabant. Soviet Union, Czechoslovakia. I think let's go for Soviet Union. Something different. Not like taxi. Black cars. No. Yeah, let's go with vanilla. Let's go for one initially, and let's have this. Let's start the working here. So we're gonna have some courthouses. Actually, you know what? Let's go one judge, and let's have some security in the prisons. 5 people is more than enough. Kindergartens. We should have enormous amounts of workers now. Well, not so enormous. But anyway, and secret police. Let's see how secret police is doing their job. Secret police, we need loyalty. Oh, secret police is doing their job. We have 52%, 53%. Perfect. This gives us a lot of wiggle room for the professors here to put it 50%. Anybody else needs a loyalty? Police station, no. Courthouses, no. For now, they have minimum amount of workers, but here we have finally we have police and we have a police car. I'm gonna slowly, you know what? Just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna put a second vehicle just so we are covered crime-wise. 81% happiness, that's great. 10 workers without job, that's great. That's the only problem we have. Spirituality, job, spirituality, kindergarten, crime patrolled. I think we should have all the crimes patrolled now with 2 cars. We only have 1 police officer, well, potentially 3, but the next big project should be technical university. Oh, we have a city hall. Yeah, this is probably sucking a lot of workers from the pool. Productivity is 91%. Oolykee hasn't seen this much productivity ever. I don't remember having that 191. I know it can go over 100%, but still, that's Oolykee. You know, you have to forgive him because he's a dumbass in that way. Okay, no prisoners. What? Oh, okay. Why? Oh, is it only warming up? I hope it's only warming up. Do we have everything here? Do they have... What? Wait a minute. Sewage? Maybe we don't have a sewage here. Yeah, we don't have a sewage here. This is why Oolykee was doing this kind of stuff, these switches here. See? You see? I'm that kind of guy. Okay, let's see this. Let's see the coverage. I think we don't have proper coverage for everything. Let's see. Water is covered. Everything is covered with water. That's fine. Okay, heating, barely. No, heating is okay, but I think we're running kind of at capacity. I think we're gonna need new heat exchanger sooner or later. I think these pipes cannot handle more because this is only for 100, I believe. Cubic meters of water. So probably this infrastructure extension is gonna be needed soon. This one, the heat exchanger, is 300 cubic meters. The heating plant is 100 cubic meters pipe capacity that we have here. This is the problem. This is 100 cubic meters per hour. So when they say here 40% coverage, that means that we only have 33 is 100%. So this is, we are already running over capacity just because this is a small pipe. And just to say that Oolykee is not a cheater, I do have this big heat exchanger that can accommodate big pipes as well. It's more expensive than one. I actually don't even know. Sorry for lying straight away. That's my nature. Yeah, so it's a Rops's one. It's always more expensive. So the big heat exchanger is 11 tons, same as Rops's one. So, and Rops's needs more bricks, but yada yada yada. Rops's is more expensive, and I'm using the same big heat exchanger for everything else as well. I'm thinking about adding 2 more heat exchangers just to have better coverage that we can get. No, I think 1 is gonna be more than enough because they're producing here only 200 cubic meters of heat. So this heating plant, can handle only 1 more heat exchanger, and that's it. Probably in the same area, just to cover the same buildings, because we are already running at capacity like we mentioned before. Crimes need to be resolved. Perfect chance to solve high. We have crimes. Do we have anything sent to the courts? Not yet. Hopefully it's going to be done soon. Like I said, this is the big priority now. Let's see if our refinery is done. Yeah, they're done with the refinery, but they didn't send the excavators here. It doesn't matter. Refinery was a big leech of the excavators, so now they're spread out everywhere else. Most of the other projects don't require 3 excavators at the same time, so we should be fine there. And what else? Nothing else. I think there's nothing else. We do have a couple of more people than I would like at the college-educated people working elsewhere, but at the moment looks like everything is covered. I am importing this college-educated workforce, but unfortunately they're not showing. Let's see. Doesn't seem like they are balanced well. Where are those? Too many orange vans. Here we go. Customs house. Are you customs house? No. Oh, wait. What? Yeah, it's customs house, but why are you going that way? Ah, they're going that way just because it's faster to go through this asphalt here. That's horrible. Oh, that's bad. Okay, doesn't matter. We have another... Whoa. Oh, they just require materials. Materials are on the way. Leave them alone. This one is being constructed. As I promised, voila! I give you the new loading area. Okay, I will definitely forget this. So let's do it like this. All of you guys, all of you naysayers. There's no naysayers. What I'm gonna do now is gonna do this. So no more deliveries here or here. You're done. Unloading here, no. What is this? This is a gas station. That's fine. From the border, you're unloading here. Actually, yeah. Okay, fine. From gravel. Oh, no. Actually, here. Sorry. Here. You're unloading here. How much? To 100%. This is everything that goes in here. I'm gonna employ these guys here as transport for this. And then, yeah, but not here, but remove over here. So they are going to be unloading gravel from here and here up to here to 100%. So I would like them to take all this gravel that is so valuable for us. Not really, it's just to create less pressure on the border crossing. There's no pressure on the border crossing, but this is still, I'm a cheapskate and I want to save this gravel over here. Oh, some of the projects are done. Oh, they're not. I was wrong. Anyway, do I want to do this now? What is the distance again here? I think it was like 700 meters. I'm just thinking if I build another heat exchanger, I'm 100% sure that we're gonna need it in the same ballpark. So I'm just thinking of plonking it here, like literally next to this one. Just because this heating plant will need capacity rather than anything else. And I will not be expanding this too far away from where it is already. So if I just build it like this, for example, and I go for small pipes, overhead pipes, and just go here. Can you please? Okay, looks like this doesn't like it, so we're gonna remove this mud road, and this mud road can go to over here. There we go. So you have access to the fire department, and then we have fire department here. All the way, parallel pipes, all the way, parallel. Okay, here we go. Perfect. And then here, oh no, some other infrastructure in the way. Why is it so? What? F1, can you do it now? Oh, here we go. This is the second heating pipe that's gonna be delivering heat to the city center. Bang! Expenses, go! That's it. I'm ending it now. Just the one last thing. Oh, I didn't finish this. Okay, first loan. Let's go for 5 years, 200,000. Sorry for keeping this episode a little bit longer. We need to source this here. Gravel. You're sourcing it from here. Voila, done and dusted. This one here, you're sourcing gravel from a single point here. And the last one is the footpath office, sourcing your gravel, aggregate storage, no. Boom, here. So everybody's gonna be sourcing gravel here. We already have 275 tons. This is gonna speed loading everything like a lightning. Anyway, I think it's a perfect time to end in this beautiful winter night. Unfortunately, in Ireland we don't have snow, so we're gonna have to enjoy it here. I'm gonna say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, I have the description of the video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'm gonna see you in the next. Bye bye.